In today's episode of Coaster Spotlight, we are featuring a 1.2 kilometer steel top RMC with over 11 custom inversions. All supports on this are custom built. The coaster features a 51 meter drop, 71 miles per hour max speeds. And as you can see from the B-roll, the track layout on this thing is absolutely insanity. So buckle up, strap in, keep your arms in at all times, and join me on today's episode of Coaster Spotlight. Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny 5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. Here we're going to be looking at the Steel Twister, created by Lunatic, a non-Discord member, a viewer, and just want to mention this. I don't really mention this, but I see some comments of you guys saying, how do I get my stuff seen on the show? There's a link down in the description below where you can submit your coasters and parks. Just follow the instructions and be sure to read everything before you submit and that sort of thing. So our creator of the day says here, hey yo, Johnny, I have made this RMC Steel Twister coaster. The coaster station is kind of inspired by Canadian gold mines. All right, I wanted to make a realistic and smooth RMC with a lot of inversions that you can put in your park. That's why I kept it compact. That's all I really got to say about this coaster. I'd love to get some tips on what I could have added or done to make better. Thank you so much for all the content. Inspire me to keep building in Planet Coaster. Have a safe ride. Okay, awesome stuff. This is looking absolutely amazing. I don't know how much feedback I'll have to give if you are inspired by Canadian stuff. It's actually kind of looking very Canadian, Rocky Alpines sort of look. It has that aesthetic. So if your goal was to make a nature-esque RMC with tons of inversions, I think this creator accomplished exactly just that. Maybe the only thing missing is a giant Canadian flag, but that would be TMTK. So, all right. I think they've nailed it. So why don't we jump in and take a closer look. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Steel Twister. As mentioned, this is a blueprint coaster. Links will be down in the description below. You can actually download this yourself and put it in the park. Look at this. I mean, says it all in the name. It is the Steel Twister. This track layout is absolute insanity. I love the fact that they put these custom wooden supports on everything. It just gives it a really cool aesthetic. Going with this like wooden custom woodwork build. Even the boarding station has that bit of a Canadian oakbacks, and it's looking great. Looking absolutely amazing. So yeah, this one is set up. We have the guests in the park. Added some of that immersion. We might have to kick them out so we could do seat view. So maybe seat view is the one we'll do last. We'll boot them out. We won't get any flailing arms or anything like that. But this is the queue. You pass over the boarding station and back underneath, which is really cool. And down in we go. Super simple setup. And here we go. Inside the boarding station, some pretty good aesthetics. We see some nighttime lighting here. I don't know how well lit the coaster is, but we could definitely check that out. A giant lift hill here. You got the American flags and it's Canadian inspired. We definitely need some of those Canadian flags in here. That's hilarious. Okay, Steel Vengeance is our coaster, but they called it the Steel Twister. There's a look at all the stats if you want to see them. This one's taking off, so why don't we get right on this one? And for this coaster, because we have the guests on there, I think what we'll do is ride the back of the train for now. That's not the right train. Up we go. Here we go. Looking good. Looking very, very good. I put some Western music on this thing. I don't know if I chose the right thing. We might have to go Planet Bluegrass. Here we go! Googly moogly, that is absolutely riveting. My goodness, I love the little added train there with the toot toot as we're ripping by at 70 miles per hour. Actually felt like the train was moving, but we were passing it. Very, very cool. I saw a lot of nighttime lighting effects throughout that experience. So why don't we jump into it? We'll do the night perspective, then we'll go POV because I know you guys like to ride the front of the train, but we got to kick these gets off if we're going to do that. So let's get right to it. All right, there it is. It's actually pretty well lit for an RMC, one of the harder coasters to add nighttime lighting to, but very well done indeed. We're going to boot the guests off. Bye now. Wait, isn't it supposed to auto-teleport them out? Why are they stuck? Hello? Okay, we're deleting the queues and the exits. There we go. And back to daytime for us. And now we can get on this guy. Actually, I want to switch this old campfire music to a spaghetti or Elstown. Let's do something like that. We need some different music. We're going to sit in the seat view. Here we go. No flailers today. I like seeing the guests in the park, so had to start off with the back of the train. Here we go. This is a very, very good coaster layout for being a 4,000 piece blueprint. I mean, really knocking it out of the park with this one. How many inversions, how much track length, 1.2 kilometers of track length with 11 inversions is really, really crazy for a blueprint coaster. As you can see here, it's nice and compact in terms of footprint. Very aesthetically pleasing. If you put this at the back of your park and, you know, throughout the mountains, the hilltops, any nature-esque area of your theme park, it's going to fit very nicely and be very easy to integrate, as they've done a very good job with all the rock work, the nature work, and that sort of thing. The woodwork is pleasing to look at, inspiring to look at. This is a very captivating coaster. It's going to call you over and make you want to ride it. Just looking at a screenshot of it like this, definitely called to me. I was like, I got to ride this coaster, and I was not disappointed. Cool little sign here as well. The steel twister. Nothing here is DLC or custom from the looks of it. So if you just have the base game of the game, you could just download this and plop this in your park. Really like the layout of the coaster as well. You had like a one outward banking moment. I would have liked to see a couple more of those added in on the outer parts of the coaster, but that one's really cool there because it's going right over the sign. So as the guests are coming in, you see the coaster leaning over, outward banking. There it goes right there. Nice timing. I mean, it's phenomenal. What else is there to say about this other than great job? And Lunatic, don't recognize the name. So if you're seeing this video now, be sure to come join us on Discord, as well as anyone else that's playing this game or wants to see what this community is up to. Link links for Discord are down in the description below. And Lunatic, please do create more because we want to see more coasters like this from you. So be sure to get back to it. I don't really have any feedback for you here today. I thought this was a phenomenal experience. Actually, one thing I am curious to know is how many pieces you ended up using. 3,400 out of the 4,000 allotted for a 4K blueprint. So pretty good. I don't think it's necessary to add any more to this. I think it was pretty darn good. So hats off to Lunatic. Says it all in the name. This was an absolutely lunacy coaster with 11 inversions. What did you guys think? Fire away down in the comments below. And that's going to do it for today's episode of Coaster Spotlight. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now.